Keri Hilson has an amazing personality. She's very optimistic, very innovative. She is super just motivated by energy, and it's really nice to be around an artist that loves so much of her craft. The experience that I had working with Keri Hilson for the Millennium Turned Up was really dope. One of my mentors hit me up and was like, we want to bring you in for her creative direction and her choreography. And it's pretty dope. I kind of grew up on her music, and it was a rewarding 360 turnaround to just have him hire me when he kind of actually gave me my first dance job when I was 16. So to have him call and asked me to be a part of, to me, a legendary, experience and one of her many legendary performances in her life career. It was dope. It was really, really dope. Keri's pretty familiar with herself as an artist. She definitely knows what she wants to do on stage. It wasn't really a hard process. It was fairly easy, very, very fun. I kind of start off with my artists all the same way. It's just I kind of come in and we have a good conversation, kind of me getting to know who they are off stage. As a creative, that helps me create, I feel like, the performance in which they need to showcase. I feel like all artists should just be more themselves instead of trying to create a world in which isn't them. So how I create with artists, and that's kind of how I did it with her, is, just kind of getting to know her a little bit, seeing what she feels comfortable with, what she doesn't feel comfortable with, what she wants to stick to doing, something that she's done in the past and things that she wants to, engage in that's new. And we kind of just built from there. I think me being an artist and me being into music and just loving the artistry in which I feel for myself has also helped me step into the other artists' shoes to create from a place of knowing and a familiar space in which we can relate on. A lot of choreographers, I'm not saying that they don't do music, but it is very much so easier when you do music in a way in which it's relatable to the artist than when you're just only merely in just a dancer perspective. Just because it helps with the movement, it helps when you should be doing a hard move or when you shouldn't be doing a hard move, or how you should be walking. It kind of varies from that space. So I believe it helps for me. I don't speak on anyone else, but I feel like it helps myself, my craft, my creativity for my projects. Keri Hilson has an amazing personality. She's very optimistic, very innovative. She is super just motivated by energy. And it's really nice to be around an artist that loves so much of her craft that, she's very intentional, and she takes out the time to make sure everything is, and it's so crazy because you don't want to believe that being perfect is something that you want to do, but she takes out the time to make sure that if she's doing something, she does it correctly, and she does it right, and she does it with the full energy that it's needed, and she puts her 110% into it, and she doesn't want to waste anyone's time in the room. And that can be very appreciated with someone who, has had moments where I've worked with artists and it's more of a pulling of the teeth, and so it's nice to work with an artist who is like, listen, I'll be the dentist. Like, you don't got to be the dentist. Just I want to create and do whatever you need, and dive and try and, experience that space. So it was a great experience working with her. I loved working with her. I think she is an incredible, just human being. She's very, very uplifting for just a young Black woman such as myself. So it's just nice to, be around that liberating kind of energy, and that's exactly what she exudes.